Welcome back. We have two new Teeny Tinies sets. Each are about 20 pieces. We have the charcuterie board with all the meat and cheese, and we have the World Traveler Edition Greek food. I have never seen this one before, so I'm really looking forward to checking that one out. Maybe we'll get to modify some of these, if we have the chance. I am so excited to check these out. There is a lot going on in this box. I can tell right away this is really large. As a regular cutting board, I think it would do great for a 21-inch doll, maybe, but I haven't really looked. Maybe this size board is decent for this kind of display. Let's open it. On the back here, we have all the individual pieces, and I am not going to be good at saying a lot of these, so I'm probably going to just generalize the names. Like this one, have no idea how to pronounce that. I know that's prosciutto. I'm just going to say salami. Thyme and olive oil crackers, smoked cheddar, that sounds yummy. Multi-grain, cracked pepper, sharp cheddar, brie, Gouda. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Blackberries, espresso Asiago cheese, fig spread, grapes, blueberry goat cheese, and 2 tools. Let's check it out closer. As with most of these, you get a really cute backdrop. That's nice. Wish it was more realistic colored rather than just green. As usual, I really like the packaging. If you haven't seen my channel before, we have opened several of these before, and I'll put a link in the description. There we go. Let's take a closer look. Let's see, the board is hollow on the inside, a wood grain, but it's definitely a plastic glossy, but that's all right for all the meats and cheeses. Let's start with the cheeses. We have a plate that is already set up with Swiss and some crackers. You cannot take those off. We have a set of crackers. I really wish that they would have at least had 1 or 2 by themselves. I like that the back is actually textured as well, but that's a bummer. And it looks like most of these are. These crackers are the same, and so are these. If you didn't mind destroying a whole set of them, you could take the first one off, but I'm not going to do that. Then we have cheeses, and it's the same deal. I'm very disappointed. Now with these, you could cut this off. I might do that. I'll set that aside for the moment. And this one is going to be the same way. Have to think about that. I want to think about maybe if I want to destroy those or not. And we have the brie. And we have these 3 different cheeses as well. I've never heard of blueberry goat cheese before. Now I'm wanting to try it. Well, now I know why this is so big. If you want to fit everything on there, it has to be huge. We do have some of the meats. We have the prosciutto and the salami, and then the one I can't pronounce. If you can pronounce that, I would love to be able to know. We do have grapes, and these look pretty good. I would have liked to have a couple of loose ones, but can't be choosers. And then we have the fig spread, which definitely needs a touch-up. The blackberries, they could use a touch-up as well. And then here's the other one that I have no clue how to pronounce. Cornichons. And then the 2 tools. Let's go ahead and experiment. I'm really wanting to know if I can do this. I'm going to use my trusty little sharp and pointy to work on the sharp cheddar. I only want a couple of pieces, so let's see how this will work. Actually, let's do 3. This one's not going to work very well. Let's get a different one. 3 slices thick. Okay, you can't tell I did it, but I know I made an indent. Make sure I got 3 slices again. But let's keep going. These are very hard. They are not like the bread that we had in another video. Let me work on this and get back to you. I finally got it. It is very thick, but I'm hoping to carve this up a little bit so that it looks a little bit better. I'll show it to you in a second. After a lot of whittling down, I was able to get it into 2 separate pieces, one with 3 slices and then the rest. I had to sacrifice at least 1 slice in between. I do need to work on the back of this a little bit more so it'll lay flat, but other than that, not too bad. I may work on this at some future point, but this took forever to cut and to whittle down so that this side would lay flat. Still needs some work, as you can tell. But from this side, it doesn't look too bad. And that definitely needs flattened. I might just take this and, where it is a hard plastic, just use some sandpaper or a file. That's a good idea. Be right back. The metal file definitely helps with the rough edges, but I would really need a coarse sandpaper to get this to lay flat. Let's check out the Greek food. I am definitely going to mess up the names of these as well. I do love pita bread. I have no idea what this is. We have a Greek salad, 2 gyros or gyros, however you pronounce that. A vertical rotisserie. That seems neat. We have octopus, some kind of a pita, olives, knives, some kind of roll there, dip, skewers, 1 lamb, 1 chicken. And I do like that on these you have a pork and a vegetarian. We have feta cheese, ooh, a lemon, a little dish of something, frappe, olive oil I'm thinking. Yep, olive oil. Evu or Evo, there's octopus and baklava, and I really like that knife. Let's see if they measure up. And we have a backdrop. This one is blue. Not liking these as well as I did the other ones. There we are. Unfortunately, at first glance, there is nothing that can be altered in this set. Let's take a look at the skewers first. They don't look bad, but they definitely need a repaint. But I do like them. We have this one, which is a word I cannot pronounce. Looks like it even has a slice of lemon right there. Looks good. Here's the pita. This definitely needed a little bit more detail. It has the texture, but it doesn't have the shading at all. And I would have really liked it if it was removable from the plate. We also have this. It's another word I cannot pronounce. It definitely could have been painted better, but I do like the container. And it actually has a decent, I don't know if it's paint or if it's sticker. I think it's a sticker. The knife is nice. It is pliable. And the painting is not great, but it could be worse. Here is the bowl of something. It just says dish. So tiny. Didn't want to come up off the table. I'm thinking since this has a lemon, could be lemon juice. Here's the feta. Here is like a filled pita. Again, the bread could have been a little bit better painted. It does have texture, so we can paint it if we want to. Here is a dip. It looks, I can't pronounce the name, but it looks good. Making me hungry. Here is the olive oil. Looks pretty good to me. I like this. I think this is one of my favorites. Here is the frappe, however you pronounce it. Not my favorite. Here are 2 of the gyros. They look pretty good. I actually like those. I believe that is the pork and that's the vegetarian. We do have the Greek salad, which looks delicious. It is off on the printing a little, but if you do it from that side, you can't tell as much. And I do like that bowl. I believe these are the olives. Even though it looks in the picture to be a bigger bowl, this is the only thing I can come up with. There is half a lemon. The outside looks pretty good. The inside is a little faint on the printing, but otherwise it's really cute. Here's the baklava, and I really wish this piece was removable. That would have made this piece perfect, and there's no way to cut these out. The printing is extremely good. I'm amazed, and it's a very solid piece, as you can tell. I really like this. Out of all the pieces, I think I'm the most disappointed in this one. This is supposed to be octopus. If you look, you can see the raised pieces right here, here, and here. That's how it's supposed to look. The raised pieces are supposed to be purple. This one's yellow and green. The octopus tentacles is not supposed to be yellow like lemon. The printing was completely off. I mean, utterly and completely off. I may try my hand at repainting this. If you'd like to see that, comment and let me know, and I will do my best to try it. Can't be any worse than this. Let's move on to our last piece. This one is definitely better than that last one. This is a vertical rotisserie. You can see the heat right here, and this is the meat. You can see the fat lines going through it. The only thing I wish they had done is make it so that this can move. It's completely stationary. So it's nice and all, but it could have been just a little bit better. Let's check these out and see how they size up against the doll. Here's how all the items fare against the size of the doll hand. Believe it or not, I think everything except for this huge board actually works. That's awesome. Believe it or not, all of these look like they're about the right size too. That's amazing. I just really wish this was good. I'm so disappointed in that. I have to say, these ended up being my favorites. The cheese tools, some of the cheeses and meats, especially the one that I took so long to disassemble, the skewers, the gyros, the salad, baklava, and the rotisserie. I have to say, I love prosciutto in real life. I love olive oil in real life too. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to watch this one next. And as always, have a great day and see you next time. Toodaloo!